Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna cook green bananas. If you don't have this type, you can use plantains, which should be green. So the first thing, you peel them and cut them into pieces. I prefer to cut them into 4 pieces. I split them in the middle, and then I cut them into halves. After that, I'm boiling my beef. At this case, I'm using beef, so I'm boiling them and then leave it with the soup a little bit, which I'm gonna use later when I mix it with the bananas. So make sure the beef is cooked completely. After that, just cut your vegetables. You can choose whatever vegetables you like. In this case, I'm using those vegetables. Once you chop the vegetables, you can boil your bananas now. So you cook it just with water, just boiling them halfway through. Once they cooked halfway through, you can strain them, remove all the water, then put it aside. We're gonna need it later on, so put that aside after you strained it. Now you're gonna have your pot. You put your cooking oil and let it get hot to about 325 degrees. You can adjust the heat if you want it to make sure you get the right temperature before you can put in your vegetables and fry them. So once the oil got hot, then I just put in my vegetables in there. All vegetables, one by one, mix a little bit occasionally, just keep mixing and then keep adding your vegetables. This is a stage where you're starting kind of cook your vegetable fast in the oil, hot oil. Make sure you mix it up while you do so. Now the onion is going in, so put in my onion right there. I could add everything, but prefer to start with the garlic, onion, then followed by these carrots and bell pepper, and then at the end, then I put on tomatoes. So let's see how that goes. Make sure you subscribe over there. Subscribe, like, and share. And tell me if you ever made this type of dish. If you haven't, if it's not something you have ever thought about this, so let me know and I'll help you to make it. Now you're gonna put other vegetables there, carrots and bell peppers goes in. Gonna mix it up a little bit, over medium heat. You gotta make sure the heat is not too hot. You don't wanna burn this. You wanna just let it cook to perfection, right? And just put the tomatoes goes in. It's very simple dish to make. You just have to have your plantain. You gotta have your meat, or if you want a fish, or if you want a lamb. I don't know what kind of meat you like, but whatever meat. But I like to do beef. So make sure you cook that beef on the side and keep some soup in it. And you see here we have a spice there, turmeric. This is what I'm putting here is tomato paste right now. About a tablespoon of tomato paste. It just gives us some nice coloring and the thickness of our dish. So just kind of mix it up. Again, you're gonna put a salt about depending how much the banana how big your dish is. It's about maybe less than a teaspoon, salt, but you can adjust it later on. if you feel the salt is not enough. Now turmeric is going in. Turmeric is going in about a teaspoon. Turmeric. You can add other spices as you like. This is how I like. You can do your ways once you become a pro. So now you add the coconut milk. Put my coconut milk there. I like coconut milk. It's just delicious. It become very thick and very tasty. I can cook anything with coconut milk. I love coconut milk. Some people cook this dish without coconut milk. So put salt in there. I added a little bit more salt. Like I said before, if you've tasted and you feel you need more salt, go easy on salt. Alright, so now let it boil a little bit, mixed up. The flavor, everything is there now. Coconut milk is there, vegetables is there, tomato paste, and turmeric, and salt. Now you remember we boiled these bananas halfway through, not completely cooked, because you don't want to eat mashed bananas. So this is like not cooked completely, just halfway through. Now they're gonna be cooked a little bit more with the coconut milk, and it will become just perfect, and all the flavor will blend in. Flavor from coconut milk, from the beef. We're gonna bring the beef soon. Here you go. The beef, we cooked it separately. So the beef at this point is cooked completely, but you don't dry. You just leave with some broth in it or soup in it, so you can mix with your banana, and so you can bring all the flavor. So now you just mix it up. Keep mixing. It's looking really good. I can't wait to eat this dish, I tell you. I love this dish. If you never made this dish, or you don't know, or you never thought people cook green bananas or plantains this way, just hit me up. I'll give you the recipe, and you can make it. If I can make it, you can make it. Now you cover up and let it cook in a low heat. So just the heat, let it cook. Now look how it looks, man. It's beautiful. Oh man, I can't wait. I put some, those are green and red, those are hot peppers. Just to give you some flavor, but I love those. So now the food is ready, look really good. I'm gonna plate it, and eat, taste it. Can't wait. I'm really starving right now. Leave a comment over there. Tell me how do you make your green bananas or plantains? Or if you need me to help you to make the way I make it, let me know as well. So now, as I'm talking here, I can't wait to test this food. Again, don't forget to subscribe and like and share and leave a comment while I'm going to test this banana. Oh my God, look at this. Wow, beautiful. I'm gonna have to dip in and test it. Here we go, guys. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Yummy. Oh my God. Wow. Tastes really good. Really good. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very much. See you soon.